You're a newcomer yourself, but a bit of a veteran in this game compared to some of the other guys in the secondary. How do you think guys like Jalen, Xavier, just seeing them in their first game with Bryant Denny, how do you think they did?
I think they did really good. I didn't get my first start, first time playing was a little different for me than those guys. They went out and made plays from the beginning. That's amazing to see with your young guys being able to just go out there and be able to be comfortable and still make plays. Not making the moment too big, just another down.
A lot of those guys got rotated in early. Was that part of the plan?
Yeah, for sure. I think we're really, really deep defense. We got a lot of young guys that are really, really good. So I think we'll see them out on the field for sure, just giving them more and more, advice out there and getting more experience.
Keon, one of the things that Coach Moore talked about is how your 2 interceptions really set the tone in that first quarter. What was your just kind of approach going in? What do you think clicked for you?
I think it was really just making sure I go out there and do my job. Don't make it too big. First game in Bryant Denny, just go out there and slow the game down and take what comes to you. Ball came to me. Coach put me in a really good spot, so it was really good.
Yeah, and I think it was 64 yards in the one return. How'd that feel?
Felt good. Should have scored though. But it's all right. More to come for sure.
It seemed like there were some curveballs that the staff had to kind of deal with in terms of headsets and because now was he up in the press box?
Up in the box, yeah.
Okay, so did he have to come down as well then?
He didn't have to come down, no.
Okay.
It's really a coach preaches all the time, a winning on mindset. So whether they're working or not, we got to go out there and ball. The game will be played, so let's go from there.
Yeah, and how do you see, offensively, I know Coach Sheridan had to go up and down kind of thing. How do you see the offense handle that, or what do you think of the way they handled it?
I think they handled it really, really well. They took care of it on the offensive side. We did our job on the defensive side. I think they handled it really well.
Sorry if it's already been asked, but the defense posting a shutout, got to feel pretty nice, especially against a team that they tend to throw the ball and score a lot, right?
Yeah, that was definitely our goal, trying to get a shutout. Any game, you don't want anybody to score any points, so this time we get the opportunity to pitch a shutout. It was really fun.
Yeah, obviously your 2 picks did a lot to maybe take the air out of them early, but also they had that 20-play drive, and you guys were able to stop them on that 4th down. Just how big was that when going back to the sideline after that stop?
Coach Womack, he always preaches Ibambe. It's basically just don't flinch. So they can get a little, but don't give up. So if they just get a little bit, we just keep stopping them, make them go again. I think we got the advantage for sure.
Okay.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns. How special is Hollywood over there?
Hollywood is a special talent, and y'all haven't even seen the half of what he can do. I'm excited to see it myself. That guy is special. He's going to be a really, really great player for sure. And he's humble as well. I think that's going to take him even farther.
What did you also see from a guy like Quay Russo out there? I know Q Robinson got the sack, but how electric is Quay as a pass rusher?
He's a freak. Just from up and down, his body's a freak. He's mentally there, and he got that number 4 on that single digit on the D-line. It's something else, man. It looks good on him. It looks really good on him, for sure.
I know we.
Devontae talked about just being excited to hit other people for once. How'd that feel? Just kind of go with not your teammates for
it felt good. Even since I got there in the spring, just going against some guys every day. Then in camp, camp gets tough in the heat. Going against each other every day. I know guys are out there ready to just hit somebody else, see another color jersey, and just attack them. I think they did that for sure.
I know we asked you about the freshman corners, but a lot of young guys in the secondary or guys that maybe haven't played a lot in recent years. Just how do you think overall a lot of the younger guys that got to play, how do you feel like they did overall?
I think they did really well. I think they're not even young guys anymore in my eyes. Yeah. A lot of them have been there since the spring, so I don't even look at them as freshmen anymore. Your seasoned guys, that whole freshman talk is going. You guys played your first game now, so you got some under your belt, and we just continue stacking from there.
Yeah. How big of a difference is those actual game snaps, right? Getting to play out there tonight, that's got to be big for their confidence moving forward, right?
It's definitely huge. Just that confidence every day, seeing the game slow down for you. The games tend to be easier than practice, so they could have had some guys overthinking or anything like that, but you definitely couldn't tell tonight. They definitely did their job for sure.
Did you give any advice to them before they stepped out there? Or?
Just be you, be yourself. At the end of the day, whatever's going to happen will happen. It's just how you go on and attack it, for sure.
And Keon, now that you fit in here, how is this scheme different from what you played at Michigan?
I think it gives us an opportunity to see the offense a little bit more pre-snap with less checks. and things like that. Some of the guys from the Bama team last year had a lot of different checks pre-snap. It gives us the opportunity to see the offensive pre-snap picture, and we can go from there and kind of fill out what routes will be coming, just having that time pre-snap.
And then walk us through the 2 interceptions. What did you see?
The first one, we're in a kind of a zone. I'm kind of reading the quarterback. I kind of baited him. I felt like he was trying to throw the inside one, and I broke on the outside one. The second one, I was kind of watching him the whole time, and then I felt the route coming. Coach put me in a great position, called a great call, and I just went up and got the ball.
First one looked like you were the intended receiver.
Almost. I don't know what happened over there, but just glad it came to me.
Last question. How did today kind of set the tone for the Swarm defense y'all want to have in their game and getting the shutout?
I think it was exactly what we wanted to do. Put something on tape that other teams will see, and we're trying to send a message to everybody else that we are Swarm D and we're ready to play.
Thanks.